Ever felt like you were in a conversation, but no one was really listening? Like you just dropped a truth bomb, and the other person replied with, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, relatable. But what if I told you? The problem wasn't them, it was the listening. Welcome to the hidden art no one teaches in school, yet it shapes every single relationship, every opportunity, and every success story you'll ever live. Today, we decode active versus passive listening. But hold up, before we dive in, let me ask, have you ever zoned out mid-conversation, but still managed to nod at just the right time and trick everyone into thinking you were actually listening? Yeah, you passive listener, you. Well, buckle up, we're about to change the game. Picture this. You're on a subway, headphones in, vibe. Don't talk to me, I'm the main character. Then an old man sits beside you and says, "My wife and I used to ride this same train every Sunday. She passed last year, now I ride alone." Oof. You pause your music, take out one earbud, you nod, you listen, and in that tiny moment, you made his day. That, my friend, was active listening. Now let's flip the scene. You're in a Zoom lecture, camera off, mic off, brain also off. Your professor says, "And this will definitely be in your final exam." But you only catch blah blah final exam. You panic, scroll back 30 seconds. Too late, this is passive listening. Sound was heard, meaning wasn't processed, emotions weren't engaged, your brain was basically on airplane mode. Passive listening is like watching a motivational video while scrolling memes. Technically, you're there, but mentally, you're debating if pineapple belongs on pizza. By the way, are you actively listening to me right now? Or are you just nodding while texting your crush? Caught ya? Stick with me. It gets juicier. When you actively listen, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes you feel good when someone laughs at your joke or when your crush texts back, "ha ha," instead of just K. Active listening literally rewards your brain. It builds trust. It deepens relationships. It makes you magnetic. But passive listening? It's like trying to charge your phone with a broken cable. The connection's just not there. So now you're thinking, okay, I get it. Active listening is awesome, but how do I actually do it? Let's unlock that next. And trust me, once you learn this, your friends, boss, partner, even your dog will notice. Let's make it simple. Law number 1, be present, not just physically there. Your body can't be in one place and your brain in 2016
Thinking about that awkward thing you said in class.
Put your phone down, turn toward the person. Tell your brain, "Yo, we're here now." Law number 2, listen to understand, not to respond. Don't rehearse your reply while the other person is still talking. That's a debate, not a dialogue. Instead, absorb, reflect, then respond. Law number 3, feedback without hijacking. Yes, that reminds me of the time Nope, stop. Validate their story, say, "That sounds tough," or "Wow, tell me more." Don't turn it into your TED Talk. Imagine this. Your friend says, "I just broke up with my partner," and you go, "Damn, you know, I once broke up with someone and lost my wallet the same day. Congratulations. You've now made their heartbreak about your wallet." Here's the brutal truth. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to reply, or worse, to win. This is why arguments go in circles, why relationships feel shallow, why people feel unheard, even in crowded rooms. But you don't have to be most people. If you learn to listen actively, you'll be the rare person who gets others. And everyone wants to be around someone like that. By the way, There's one benefit of active listening that nobody really talks about. Not in self-help books, not in communication courses, not even in therapy. It's so powerful, it can literally change the way people see you. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, here's the magic. When you actively listen, you become a mirror. People don't just hear themselves, they see themselves clearer. You help them make sense of their own thoughts. That's power. You don't need to be the loudest in the room, just the one who truly listens. Ready for that secret? Here it is. People who listen deeply become unforgettable. Because in a world full of noise, being heard feels like a gift. And when you give someone that gift, they remember you. Not just as a good listener, but as someone who felt different. Someone who made them feel seen. So today, try it. Put your phone down during a conversation. Make eye contact. Ask, how did that make you feel? Pause. Let them speak. Because listening isn't a skill, it's a superpower. And the more you use it, the better the world gets. Be the person who listens. Because when you do, you might just help someone hear themselves. This was Back to Basics, where we don't just learn, we awaken. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, are you an active or passive listener? Let's talk. I'm listening.